Today on Rappler. Millions of PhilHealth members were likely affected by the recent data breach. Prices of oil products are set to decrease significantly on October 10. A Filipino is abducted while 6 are missing amid the Israel-Hamas conflict. Gymnastics star Simone Biles ends the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships with 4 gold medals. The Philippines finishes in 17th place overall in the 2023 Asian Games. A Cagayan de Oro-based music professor is named one of the world's best classical composers. And embattled drag artist Pura Luka Vega is released on bail. Department of Information and Communications Technology Cybersecurity Undersecretary Jeffrey D. says PhilHealth members affected by the data breach may be in the millions. D says the DICT has analyzed 90% of the 734 gigabytes of stolen PhilHealth data, which were published on the dark web on October 3, then on the messaging app Telegram on October 5. D's new estimate is significantly larger than the thousands earlier reported. In a video seen by Rappler showing the stolen documents, one of the most readily identifiable membership-related files are member contribution receipts showing the full name, PIN, and the amount of the contribution. DICT Secretary Ivan Uy says while membership data contained in PhilHealth servers may not have been hit by the hack, 92 workstations were breached. The member data are part of the stolen data. Pump prices of petroleum products are set to decrease on Tuesday, October 10, as the global market anticipates a slump in demand. Sea Oil, Petrogas, and Clean Fuel announce a decrease of 2 pesos and 45 centavos per liter for diesel and 3 pesos and 5 centavos for gasoline. Sea Oil also announces a 3 pesos per liter reduction for kerosene. Figures from the Department of Energy show a year-to-date double-digit net increase in petroleum products. The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board recently approved a 1 peso fare hike. Starting Sunday, October 8, minimum fares of traditional jeepneys have increased from 12 pesos to 13 pesos and modern jeepneys from 14 pesos to 15 pesos. A Filipino is reported abducted and 6 more unaccounted for in Israel after Hamas fighters rampaged through several Israeli towns. In a viral video, a Filipino woman reported her husband was among those being held by armed individuals. The Department of Foreign Affairs says the report has been passed on to Israeli authorities. 6 other Filipinos remain unaccounted for, meaning they could not be reached via mobile or their social media accounts. The DFA says at least 20 Filipinos have been rescued and transferred to safe areas, and it has received 25 repatriation requests. There are around 137 Filipinos living in Gaza, a Hamas-controlled Palestinian territory now under Israeli siege. The Philippines has condemned the Hamas attack on Israel. American Simone Biles wins the balance beam and floor events on the final day of the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships on Sunday, October 8. Simone wraps up her first international competition in 2 years with a haul of 5 medals with 4 golds and a silver. The 26-year-old increases her world record and Olympic medals tally to 37, including 23 world golds. Simone says she was not too worried about medal counts or color, adding she just, quote, wanted to compete confidently again. Meantime, Philippine gymnastics chief Cynthia Carrion stays positive, even as Filipino gymnast Carlos Yulo goes home empty-handed from the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships in Antwerp, Belgium. Still, Carlos hit his target of securing his place in the 2024 Paris Olympics. The Philippines notches its best Asian Games ranking in nearly 3 decades after finishing 17th overall on Sunday, October 8. Team Philippines matches its 4 gold loot in the 2018 edition in Indonesia and clinches 2 silvers and 12 bronzes to conclude the 2-week competition with 18 medals. EJ Obiena breaks the golden ice for the country following a record-breaking performance in the men's pole vault, while Meggy Ochoa and Annie Ramirez clinch a pair of women's jiu-jitsu golds. Gilas Pilipinas delivers the country's last medal of the Asian Games as it captures the men's basketball crown for the first time since 1962. The Philippines edges Kyrgyzstan and Saudi Arabia for the 17th spot in the medal standings. Host China claims the overall championship for the 11th straight edition on the back of 201 golds, its most in Asian Games history. A Cagayan de Oro-based professor is named one of the world's best classical composers. After a year's delay, the 2022 World Vision Composers Contest declares a tie for second place among its 3 finalists. Host Hans Becker of the Philippines is among the finalists alongside composers from Argentina and Mexico. The contest seeks to find the world's most talented contemporary classical composers. Born in Romania to German parents, Becker moved to Cagayan de Oro in 2016 as a professor for composition, conducting, and historical performance at the Liceo Conservatory of Music, Theater, and Dance. He was tasked to create a music curriculum that met European standards. In 2018, Becker co-founded the Cagayan de Oro Symphony Orchestra and continues to serve as its conductor. Becker says the Philippines has a lot of talented young people willing to learn. Embattled drag artist Pura Luka Vega is released from police custody on Saturday, October 7. Pura Luka Vega, whose legal name is Amadeus Fernando Pahente, posts bail amounting to 72,000 pesos. Pura responds to the pronoun they-them. Pura was arrested on October 5 at their home in Santa Cruz, Manila, and posted bail the following day. While their motion for bail was granted then, the court closed before Pura's camp could submit the rest of the requirements, delaying the release. Drag Den Philippines showrunner Rod Singh and Pura's fellow Season 1 contestant Naiya Black are asking for donations for Pura's legal fees. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.